Hello, this video is about Venezuelan TPS. Today is March 9, and yesterday it was announced that the Biden administration was extending temporary protected status to people from Venezuela. So if you are a person from Venezuela and you're present in the United States and you were present here since yesterday, or if you know someone who is a Venezuelan and they might benefit from temporary protected status, this video is for you. And what I'm going to do is go over some basic information about temporary protected status and how to apply in our office if you were to retain us. So our attorney fee is $500 for the initial TPS application. But we do provide a family discount, meaning that we recognize that many people from Venezuela have fled as family units. And so if you come with your spouse and children, then each subsequent application will have a $100 discount. So it'd be $500 for you and $400 for your spouse, $400 for each child. So if it's a spouse, and two children, instead of paying $2,000 in an attorney fee, you would end up paying $1,700. The government fee varies as to whether or not you're requesting an EAD document with your TPS application. We would generally recommend that you file for a work authorization document simultaneously with your application for TPS. And so generally the fee is going to come out to a $50 TPS fee. That's the fee for the I-821 application, an $85 biometric fee, a $410 fee for the EAD application, that's the Employment Authorization Document application, for a total of $545 in terms of government fees for the whole application. So you're looking at a total price of $1,045 for TPS, or if you have a spouse and children, then it'd be $945 for each of those. In terms of evidence that you would need to bring to the office, you need to bring evidence to prove that you are Venezuelan. Of course, TPS has been granted to people from Venezuela. You have to prove that that's where you're from. You need evidence to demonstrate your date of entry to the U.S. if you've entered lawfully. That stamp and that passport's going to help you out. Also a document known as an I-94, or you might have other documentation that shows the date of your entry. Finally, you want to prove your residence in the United States, that you've been here since before March 8, 2021, and that you have the evidence to put that into your application. So that can be anything from, again, if you arrived yesterday, congratulations, and you have that stamp. But for many people who've been here for a while or who have pending other kinds of immigration applications but want to follow along with TPS, a lease agreement, bills, those kinds of things, any kind of statement with a date on it. It could extend to church records. There are a number of records, and so those are the kinds of things you do want to talk to an attorney about. Now I'm going to not go into the weeds, but just quickly touch on the topic of, well, what if I've already got some other kind of immigration process ongoing? There's a lot of risk in the asylum process in that we don't know if a given application will be granted. Asylum is uncertain, and its interpretation and application by different judges and asylum officers, and indeed by different presidential administrations, varies a great deal, whether when it comes to TPS, whereas when it comes to TPS, the application tends to be pretty uniform. If you're eligible and you're from Venezuela and you don't have a criminal history, you can apply, and generally it will be approved. So the other question that I get is, well, can I apply for multiple forms of immigration relief at the same time? The answer to that is yes. So if you're not sure about your chances of success with a certain pending immigration application, my recommendation generally would be to apply for TPS. Again, this is subject to you talking to an attorney and getting advice specific to your situation, which is necessary. And so that's pretty much the basic information that you need to know about TPS today. Please feel free to send people to our office, tingenwilliams.com. If you're watching this video in English and you'd like to apply, and you're from Venezuela and you'd like to apply for TPS, please contact our office at 804-477-1720, and we'd be happy to talk with you about your eligibility for temporary protected status in Venezuela. You can find more videos like this and more than 600 legal articles in our information knowledge base at tingenwilliams.com. It's our access knowledge base. Thank you for watching, and subscribe to our channel, because we will be putting more information out about TPS. I will also be providing this video in Spanish. So see you soon. Thanks.